this is it. We've given birth to this new orchestra, and it's magical. We're starting our season, and we have all these great soloists that are coming. We have Stephen Isserlis, who's playing this coming concert. But really what's extraordinary about this orchestra is the musicians that play in it. The idea was to gather musicians from all over Europe and to bring them to perform in all these very unique programs, very eclectic programs. And in order to be able to perform eclectic programs that have all this variety, with pieces going from early Baroque and all the way to contemporary music, in order to do that, you need to have musicians who have the capability and the virtuosity and the open-mindedness, the enthusiasm to do these things. So these musicians, not only they are, of course, fantastic musicians and they can play anything, but also they love all the repertoires, and they're smiling all the time and looking at each other. And in an orchestra, you very rarely see that. And so we're all extremely excited. It's a project of once in a lifetime, definitely.
It feels like something is really happening. This is an orchestra full of musicians who really care about music, you can tell. And it feels like chamber music with a conductor. But it all feels like chamber music, and I like the fact they're smiling because it's such a joyous piece we're playing. And I like the classical bows they're using, natural horns. And it's great, everybody's making music.
It was funny, of course. It was just a pleasure to be invited there and feeling home from the first time, from the really first moment, even before starting playing. I think that most people, like me, think that what we are living is kind of is custom made for us, and of course there is being invited and not getting the job through an audition means that the persons who invited us knows us really well, and so each one profiles match the general, let's say, philosophical idea of the group, and each one before starting playing the first note was really aware of this, so it's like already being part of the same family.
What's great about our very first season is that we don't only have symphonic concerts. We have projects that actually go to all sorts of kinds of forms of art. And so we have, for instance, an event with music and dance and with visual arts, and then we have another project in which we have a DJ. It's great to be able to also bring the music into other places and not just to play in our traditional concert halls, which are beautiful, but at some point you really want to give back to the community, because without the community, without the environment, you wouldn't be able to be the artist that you are. And so these moments in which we are going to play for people who are not able to go themselves to the concert hall, it gives us a lot also, because that's the moment that we feel that we accomplish one of the missions for which we're here, because we're not just artists to perform beautiful concerts. That's one thing that we should do, but the other thing we should do is to give back to community, to the society, and to just acknowledge that we don't just perform for ourselves, we perform for other people, and we're supposed to bring joy and happiness, and we should be able to change people's lives.